Hey Facebook gang, it is Bob and it is day 30 of the Positive Vibe Sesh, and I hope you guys are all doing well today, that you're back on track after the holiday weekend. I want to say that I have had some amazing conversations since I started this 365 posting deal. I've had a lot of amazing conversations in my life, period, but as a result of people reaching out in response to maybe videos that they've seen or things that they want to share with me, it's just led to some pretty incredible, meaningful conversations for me, as well as some insights and potentially new material. So today, this is an extension of a conversation I had with a friend yesterday. The discussion was about sharing something and not knowing whether or not it would have the intended effect. And ultimately that led to a discussion about the difference between standards and expectations. This person has pretty high standards, and they were maybe struggling a little bit with trying to figure out how doing something, sharing something, maybe trying to impact somebody that might have had a negative influence on their life is still okay, is still isn't lowering your standards to know that you expect maybe a negative reaction, or maybe you don't expect anything, maybe you don't expect any kind of reaction at all. And that might be just as hurtful. But if you can separate the difference between expectations and actually maybe eliminating having expectations of just doing something because it's the right thing to do, that you might feel in your heart, whatever is driving you. You do it because it's the right thing to do, not because of the result that you expect to receive, whether that be expecting thanks from someone for holding a door, or whether that's reciprocating a gift that you have given to somebody and you expect them to give you one back and you're sour about it if they don't. Getting to the point where you're eliminating expectations but not necessarily lowering your standards. You can keep your standards intact, and I think the way that I phrased it last night is the standard is really the filter by which you don't allow certain people close to you or in your life if they don't meet certain criteria. Maybe they're not trustworthy, maybe they're not friendly, maybe they don't have your best interests at heart, and maybe quite the contrary, they might want to harm your interests. It's okay to have those standards and say, these are not the kind of people that I want influencing in my life. That doesn't mean that you can't put stuff out there, and that doesn't mean that you can't try and benefit them, show them some compassion and love. Maybe they need it more than the average person, and you might just be the catalyst to help give that to them. So difference between standards and expectations, again, lowering or eliminating expectations, just doing things because they're the right thing to do without hope of some reward or response, while at the same time maintaining your integrity, maintaining your standards and keeping those intact. I will tell you, I am super excited for this Thursday. I have a special guest coming to you. We'll do a little bit longer session, but I'll keep that a surprise for right now. I hope that you all love one another, that you teach and inspire each other every day, and I will talk to you on day 31 for Positive Vibe Sesh. Cheers.